Well, we had an eventful week last week here at deer camp. We didn't get no deers, but we had some crazy things happen in the woods. Some of y'all know about the insurance mess up on my 68-ton truck. At the end of the video, I'll explain to you what happened there and what's going on with that one. Wednesday evening, I was hunting, didn't see anything. Well, legal shooting time was up. I got out of my blind. Was putting my backpack on, and I could hear something walking towards me from behind me the way I come in to where I hunt. It was coming across the swamp, which is dry and it's full of leaves, so I could hear it coming. Well, it kept getting closer and closer, and I'm looking, trying to figure out what it is. I'm looking through my binoculars, which it's dark, but it's not so dark that you can't see. You can still see shapes. Well, it kept coming towards me, and I couldn't pick out what it was, but I could tell it was a big body. I'm thinking this is a huge buck, right? Which we have a huge deer on camera in here. I'm thinking this is it. I've ruined this spot. This buck is going to walk right on me. It's going to see me. It's going to be out of here. Never see it again this season. Well, when it got about 20 feet from me, we both was able to see each other. And what it was a black bear. It saw me and I saw it at the exact same time. And the bear just sat down on its butt and was staring at me. And I'm standing there looking at it thinking, all right, I got my crossbow. If it charges me, I got one shot, and then I can pull a knife and we'll just go at it and the best man win type situation, right? That's what I'm thinking. Well, this bear's sitting there staring at me. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, we have bears in our area, but we don't have any right in this where I'm hunting. You know, half mile down the road, people see bears all the time on camera, but nobody's really run into them. Well, this bear's sitting there staring at me. It felt like it was going on for 5 or 10 minutes, right? Well, eventually I'm thinking this is going to go bad. This bear's going to come at me because I don't know how it didn't smell me. The wind was blowing straight towards the bear's face. And we're standing there staring at each other, or I'm standing there and it's sitting on its butt. And I'm thinking, this is bad. This is real bad. Well, like I said, it felt like 5-10 minutes we staring at each other. And finally I just went, hey. And the bear just turned around and took off, right? It was a pretty good sized bear. I mean, it was sitting there and it was about, on its butt, it was about chin to nose high on me. I don't know how big of a bear it was, but it was a big body. Don't know if it was male or female. Problem is, it went across the swamp back the same way it came and the same way I go out. Well, I'm walking out and I can hear it over here to my left, and it's just steadily walking as I'm walking in the same direction, but not towards me. Well, I get on the four-wheeler and leave. You know, I'm thinking, that was close, right? But that was pretty cool. I got to see a bear for the first time in this area and was really close to it. Well, the next day, which would be Thursday, I went hunting. That evening, I pull up on the four-wheeler and I step off the four-wheeler and I'm getting all my stuff together. I cock my crossbow and I put my backpack on it and I hear something behind me, right? And I'm like, oh crap, that's that bear. This is where it all goes down. Well, I turn around and believe it or not, there's 2 bucks standing not 10 to 15 feet behind me. One's kind of in the dirt road and the other one's in the woods. I'm thinking, well, this is going to be an easy hunt, right? I'm going to fix and get one of these deers. Because I looked at them, and as I pull up, you know, to really figure out what's going on there, they take off, but they don't blow or snort or nothing. They just kind of trot off, and I'm thinking, well, I can walk right down here in the swamp here, and this will be a quick hunt. But we didn't get a deer that day. But it was cool to see that. They were real close to me, and they scared me because I thought it was that bear again. I thought that bear is coming, and it's going to get me. It's going to eat me, right? Because I'm standing here with a knife and a crossbow. That's about all we can do. All I can do is fight it off with that, right? Crossbow, you get one shot, and then you're down to your knife in your hands. Luckily, nothing happened. As far as I didn't see the bear again, it didn't show up on camera either. Well, Friday, I get up, go down to the local tag office. Some of y'all know they had my vehicle registered as the completely wrong vehicle. I drive a 68-ton truck. They had it registered as a 68 1500. I got a letter telling me my registration. I had to turn it in because I didn't have insurance or anything like it. Go down to the tag office, show them all the paperwork. They said, I'm going to tell you what. They reinstated my tag. They said, you don't owe us nothing. We're going to send the bill to your insurance company. And they gave me a letter stating that the truck was 100% legal and has been legal. And I asked her, I said, how does this happen? She said, well, just sometimes randomly the state will do some kind of audit in the system and they'll look for VIN numbers and stuff like that with insurance. I was like, come on, tell me the truth. Well, I found out what it actually is. A cop could ride by your house, right? He just runs your tag in the yard, right? Your vehicle's sitting in the yard, he runs the tag. That way, when you leave, if you don't have insurance or your tag's expired or something and he sees you on the road, that gives him a reason to stop you and search you. I was like, that's kind of sorry, ain't it? But that's the way they do stuff. They probably do it in your area too, I'm not sure. But other than that, crazy end of the week last week was enjoyable. Seen some stuff never seen before. We got the truck took care of. We saw a bear, we saw 2 bucks. And I found out that if your vehicle's in your yard or anywhere, a cop can just ride by and run your tag, right? Which, to me, why would they do that? But I guess they do it because they want to, right? But like the lady told me, she said it gives them a reason to pull you over. She said most of the time when you get pulled over and when they ask you for your license, registration, and insurance, before they even get out of the vehicle, they know if you have insurance on your car. They know if your tag's up to date. You know, they can see if you're wearing a seat belt. Except for in my truck, a 68 has lap belts. I joked around and told somebody one day I need to put a big sticker on it that says lap belts on, because that'll give them a reason to stop you and search you, right? Or try to search you. Or at least hem you up and give you some issues. But we got everything took care of with the truck. Bears, deers, crazy end of the week. We're going to see what happens this week hunting. I don't think it's going to be a good week because we're back up. To me, it's hot. It's going to be in the 70s, lows in the 50s at night. It's not a very good week for deer hunting here. It may turn out good, but usually when the temperature shoots up like this, they shut down. Or if it's real windy, it shuts down. Right now, we don't have very much wind. You might hear it every now and then, but not much wind, maybe a gust every now and then. But guys, get out there and get in the woods, get to hunt, and stay safe.